Welcome to the next video, that is Oogenesis. The oogenesis is nothing but the process of formation of mature female gamete. The process of formation of mature female gamete. That gamete is nothing but the ovum, or what we call it as egg. This is called as oogenesis. And this oogenesis, the process oogenesis, it occurs in the female gonad. Okay, that is female gonad. That is called as, which is the female gonad? That is ovary. Female gonad, ovary. As like spermatogenesis, the oogenesis also consists of 3 phases. What are those? The first one is the multiplication phase. We already discussed these phases in spermatogenesis. Here also multiplication phase. The second one is the growth phase, and third one is the maturation phase. Maturation phase. Yes, the first one is the multiplication phase. Multiplication phase. Here in this multiplication phase, keep it in your mind, in the female ovary, okay, the gonad, the female gonad or ovary, the egg mother cell, in the fetal development, the germinal epithelium, in the fetal development, certain cells in the germinal epithelium of the ovary divide by mitosis, producing a large number of egg mother cells, or what we call it as oogonia. These oogonia, they produce, or they are called as egg mother cells. These develop in the fetus only. How many? The millions of egg mother cells, or what we call oogonia, they develop. How? By mitosis, the process. The millions number of the oogonia or egg mother cells produced by mitosis during the fetus development. Okay, and no more the egg mother cells are added after birth. Keep it in your mind. Only the egg mother cells develop during the fetal development. Millions of egg mother cells are produced by the process called as the mitosis. They divide, and the millions of the egg mother cells are produced. These, please keep it in your mind. And no more the oogonia or egg mother cells added after birth. Okay, and these egg mother cells or oogonia, they develop as a primary spermatocyte. They develop as a primary spermatocyte in the ovary. Primary spermatocyte by mitotic divisions. Again, the mitosis takes place, the mitotic divisions, and this is the first phase, that is called as multiplication phase. Later I will show by the schematic representation. The growth phase. Here what takes place? The growth phase. Okay, and it extends to many years. And this growth phase, the primary spermatocyte, this primary spermatocyte is converted as or develops as primary follicle. Primary follicle. How it is converted as a primary follicle? Suppose this is the egg. So around this egg, the granulosa cells are surrounded. So this egg is surrounded by granulosa cells, and this is we call it as primary follicles. And I told the millions of the egg mother cells or oogonia are exist, and they develop as a primary spermatocytes, and so many the primary spermatocytes they degenerate. Okay, large number of the follicles they degenerate during the period from birth to the puberty. So at puberty, finally at the puberty stage, the adult stage, only 60,000 to 80,000 the follicles or the primary follicles only left. Wait, what I told, the millions are present, yes or no, during the early the fetal development. Okay, they form, but all the millions they degenerate the primary spermatocytes. Oh, I'm okay. Sorry. That's primary oocyte. I am sorry. The primary, okay, oocytes. Okay. The primary oocytes. Sorry. Uh, these primary oocytes, okay, they degenerate. Only the 60,000 to 80,000 the oocytes, the follicles they exist, and this follicle which is having a cavity, that cavity is a fluid film. That cavity is called as antrum. Sorry, antrum, antrum. It's a cavity filled by the fluid where it exists the primary the follicle. Okay. The third phase is the maturation phase. The third phase is the maturation phase. Here, the maturation phase, the primary follicle or primary oocyte undergoes two meiotic divisions. It undergoes two meiotic divisions. I will show this by the graphical representation now. Suppose this is the what we call it as oogonium or egg mother cells. Okay, this is the oogonium. Okay, this oogonium, it is having the 46 chromosomes, means 2n. Okay, this is the phase is called as the first phase. You know already the first phase, the multiplication, the phase, and this develops as a, I told, the primary oocyte. It develops as a primary oocyte. This phase is called as the second phase, you know, the growth phase. It is also the 2n, means 46 number of the chromosomes. Okay, I'll write it as 2n. Okay, sorry, capital N. Next, this is the growth phase. And the third phase, okay, what I told in third phase, the maturation phase, the two meiotic divisions takes place. Yes or no? The two meiotic divisions. Okay, by the meiotic division, okay, it produces the two daughter cells, but they are unequal. Okay, the first one is the small daughter cell. This is we call it as first polar body. We call this as the first polar body, or what we call it as polocyte we call, or polar body, first polar body. And the second one is a large secondary oocyte. What we call it as large secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte. Okay, and uh, large secondary oocyte. Okay, and this is the large secondary oocyte. Okay, and again the meiosis 2, another division. Okay, they will count as n and n. Okay, again the meiosis 2, the next again one more division takes place. Okay, the meiosis 2. In this meiosis 2, okay, again the polocyte, or what you call the first polar body, again it produces the two small, the daughter cells. They are called as second polar bodies. Second polar bodies. And this secondary oocyte, it also produces once again one small daughter cell, and another one is big, the daughter cell. Okay, and the big cell we call it as mature ovum, and this is again the secondary polar bodies, and these are the secondary polar bodies, and this is the mature ovum, and this mature ovum comes out from the ovary and fuses with the sperm, and it develops as a zygote. The fertilization takes place and forms as a zygote. And keep it in your mind, in case of human beings, and in case, and these okay, before I clear what takes place, these second polar bodies, what you call the polar bodies or polocytes, okay, they degenerate. These three will be degenerate. And but in case of human beings and in case of most vertebrates, this primary the first polar body, or what you call the polocyte, it does not undergo any divisions. No divisions. Where in case of human being and in case of some most of the vertebrates, okay, this degenerates. Okay, and this is about the processes of the oogenesis. Thank you.